Okay, this is my awesome 8th graders, Module 2, Lesson 203 and 204 for Language Arts. And we are going to get started. I have my awesome 8th graders with me. Guys, please have your lessons turned, lessons up to, you want to have 2.04. We're going to focus on 2.04 and have your notes there and your pace chart. So have a tab up for your lessons, a tab up for your pace chart, and have your notes there that you're writing. And give me a thumbs up if you are ready to rumble, as someone put in the chat box. Awesome. All right. So, due Friday, the 5th at 4 p.m., 2.03, a quiz, closer look at organization. 2.04, gather and organize assignment. We are going to focus on 2.04, the gather and organize assignment. 2.03, you can read through on your own. And if you have any questions, you can always call or text. So the 2.04 objective. After completing this lesson, you will be able to generate questions to focus research, recognize approach to writing about cause and effect, conduct research to answer a question, and organize information from informational text. Okay. So basically, guys, what 2.04 is about is that in Module 2, you're writing an essay. It's a cause and effect essay. You will get a choice of 5 different things to write about, and we are going to get into those choices. And then 2.04, you're going to write a graphic organizer, and I put that on your pace chart. So 2.04 is about what you need to put in that graphic organizer, and what you turn in for 2.04 is the graphic organizer filled out about your topic. So this is where you're going to do some research, and we're going to go by it step by step, okay? So thumbs up if you filled out a graphic organizer before, or writing plan, some people call them. Everyone who's had me before, you have, okay? If you're new, you have to, but we'll get you there. So this is directly from your notes on 2.04. You can go back and take some good notes on it. We're going to dive right into writing about cause and effect. So organization of ideas that you find in your research will prepare you to write an informational text. You will focus on organizing and writing about the causes and effects of an invention on our society. Okay. So Module 2 is all about informational writing. At the end of Module 2, you'll have written an essay, a cause and effect essay about an invention on our society. Okay. The lessons break it down. So, for example, in 2.04, we're doing the graphic organizer. In 2.06, you're doing the introduction paragraph. 2.07 are the body paragraphs, and so on. But at the end, you'll have an entire essay. So this is an example of cause and effect. So if you are writing about the effects of social networking, because and then are your key words. You're looking at because and then, kind of if and then. So because social networking sites were created in the late 1990s, then social media became popular and common feature of American society by about 2005. Okay? So it's cause and effect. These are the effects. And this is an example of a graphic organizer. Yours is going to look a little bit different. Why I put this on here is I just want you guys to see an example of a graphic organizer and how it will work with effects and causes. Okay, so how do I organize for cause and effect? This is when it's interactive. So I want everyone to pull up their pace chart for this week. And on your pace chart for this week, you will see that I created the graphic organizer and a link for you. Let me pull up the pace chart so we're all in the same place. All right. Oh, I see a bunch of you there. Angie's there, Dasha's there, Joey's there, Josh is there, Caitlin, Marissa, Mia, Nevaeh, Sabrina, Sophia, Walter, Dalen, Savannah, Joey, and Hannah. And a couple of you are anonymous. So you want to scroll all the way down to week 7. Okay? Week 7, this is for 2.04. So go to week 7. And what I want you to do, and you guys you should be able to say this along with me. Click on 2.04, the research chart. Okay. And it should look like this. And then you are going to make a copy. So everyone make a copy right now of the 2.04 research chart, 8th grade. So file, make a copy, and then you want to put your name on it. Like I put Bailey 2.04 chart, 8th grade. And give me a thumbs up when you've got that done. Good job, Caitlin. 2 Caitlin, Sophia, Josh, Angie, Katie, McKinley, Sabrina, Joey, Dasha, Nevaeh, Daria, Sophia, Colin, Maddie, Anna. Awesome. Okay, so we've all done that. So this is the graphic organizer that you are going to use for this lesson. Don't use the one in the lesson because it's hard to click on. Use this one. It's the same thing as in the lesson. So now, and if you go to your lesson, this is in there. Here are your topics that you're going to write on. You're going to do research and write a 5 or 6 paragraph essay on one of these topics. So choose from one of the topics below and write a cause and effect informational article. You can write about transportation, the automobile, health, antibiotics, communications, cell phones, energy, solar power, or entertainment video games. So if you pick energy and solar power, your informational article essay will be about the cause and effects of solar power on society. If you pick communication, it will be the cause and effects of cell phones on society. Questions? No, entertainment says video games. So whatever it has to the left of it, that's specifically what it needs to be. So if you're picking transportation, you're going to write about automobiles. If you're picking health, you're writing about antibiotics, communication, cell phones. If you picked energy, you're writing about solar power, and entertainment, you're writing about video games. So put in your chat box what you're going to write about. So if you know, put in your chat box what you're going to write about. Good job, Mia. Okay, Joey? Good, Anna? Good. And it's okay if you're not sure, but I want you to start thinking about it because you are going to do the research of this. The research is not given to you. You are going to find the research. And last week we talked about different websites that were valid and websites that we should look for. So you are going to do all of your research for this. So in 2.04, before you fill out your graphic organizer, you need to do your research. So the first thing you need to do is you already did your copy of the graphic organizer. The next thing you need to do is pick the topic. And you can only pick the 5 out of the 5, okay? Yes, in the lesson it does give you stories about each topic, but you still have to go do your own research, okay? So when we get off the live lesson, I want you guys to Look at 2.03 and 2.04 and make sure you pick your topic. And then you're going to start your planning. So remember what you know about credible online sources. We went over that last week. Make sure that you choose valid sites you can trust. No Wikipedia. Only use valid evidence in your writing. To search most effectively, search specific terms and keywords to narrow your results. For example, instead of just searching automobiles, search invention, automobiles, effects, site, ;gov. These key terms would lead you to government sites focusing on the effects of automobiles. Yes, and Google Scholar would be another one. Use the informational research chart and keep track of your sources. This will save you from starting from scratch each time you work on the article. So that graphic organizer, the research chart that we just made a copy of, that's what you want to put in everything on. And it has a spot where you can put down where you got your research from, because you'll need to turn in a works cited for this essay. And remember, we talked about last week that you want to bookmark where you find your resources, so you always have it. Okay. As you track your sources, note the URL address so you can find the source later for writing the bibliography. So again, please make sure that you bookmark or save those. Okay, questions. You can see there's a lot this week. The more time you spend on research and this graphic organizer, the research chart, the easier it will be to write your essay. Okay, so the research process. This is what you're going to do this week, okay, in 2.04. So you're going to choose a topic. Well, you kind of have a limited scope because you have 5 things to choose from. And you're going to locate the credible sources. This is going to take you the most time, guys, is to locate those credible sources. You want to document the source, collect interesting facts, ideas, and supportive details, generate questions that you want to answer, collect enough information to effectively discuss your topic, and organize your ideas logically in a chart. Okay? The majority of your time is probably going to be the green, you guys. Locate and collect interesting ideas. Okay? Credible sources. As far as some sites being blocked, Joey, that's where you want to go back and do the searches, do Google Scholar, and search the things with .gov in them, because that will help pull up information that's not blocked. Okay, so let's look at your graphic organizer. You should have your copy there, your research chart. In that gray space, you're going to write your topic. Okay, and on that topic, you're going to write, say if you want to do cell phones. The cause, so not just, you need to find out what caused. When were cell phones invented? When were automobiles invented? When were antibiotics invented? Okay? And then you're looking for a positive effect and the supporting details. A second positive effect and the supporting details. A negative effect of cell phones and the supporting details. Another negative effects of cell phones and the supporting details. No, you do not find these in the story. You are doing your own research. So you are doing your own independent research on this. Okay. So 2 positive effects and 2 negative effects. You can change your topic. That's fine, Sophia, as long as you haven't done it yet. Okay. And then the next part is question. What 3 questions did you come up with about your topic? And what were the 3 answers? So how many people use cell phones if you were doing the cell phone things? Those are the type of things. No, guys, that was a rhetorical question. That was something to put in the question thing. But you could look up the percentage of people. Okay? And then your sources. So your sources, that's where you get your information. And you should have 2 to 3 sources. Right? Your sources, you want to put your websites and all your important information because you do have to do a works cited page. So you should be spending a lot of time on this week for language arts. The more time that you spend on this, the better your essay will be. Okay. What questions do you guys have? This is a lot of information. I think the big thing that you need to do, you guys, is choose your topic. Because once you choose your topic, you can start your research. And if you like 2 topics, well, maybe start researching and see which one you can find out more information about. So the first thing you're going to do is to choose your topic. Okay? The questions, what questions do you have about the source, about the topic? So you have your positive effects, the negative effects. What are their questions? What's going to happen in the future? What data do you have? And this has to be text-based information. So just like anything that you're writing on, these need to be text-based information, and you're looking for valid information. You know, it can't be a quote from your friend about how much they love their cell phone. You need to have valid, well-researched information. What questions do you guys have? A lot. Show me by smiley faces or sad faces how you feel about this. How confident are you on what you need to do for 2.04? Okay, good. Awesome. For those of you who've been with me before, this is similar to what we've done in the past, except you're doing your own research. Okay, so similar to what we've done in the class as far as doing informational writing in 6th and 7th grade, but you're doing your own research for 8th grade. Okay. 2.03, I want you to read through, take your notes on. It helps you with organization. 2.04 is the chart with all the research on it. Okay, the next live lesson is next Monday at 1 o'clock. And if you need help, please call or text. It's always important to be on pace. This is a writing module. Please be on pace for this because otherwise you'll get confused. Okay, and the live lessons will really help if you attend. It'll help you understand what you're doing with the essay writing. Okay, I'm going to put the Google form in the chat box for attendance. So please fill that out so I know that you're here and you participated. And if you have questions, hang out and I'll be more than happy to answer those for you. But please remember to fill out the Google link. Yes, Anna, I would try there. You'll be interested in what you find out, and you can talk about how the first portable cell phone has different information, like portable versus in the car. Caitlin, let me look. Hold on. One minute. There, you should be able to go on it now. It should be clear. All right, I'm going to stop the recording. Other